The last thing for June 10, 2026, I just listened to episode 13 of The Inspired Athlete with Mike Brilla as he brings us an episode entitled Do It for Joy, Not for Glory. As he talks about the goal of what we do, what's the point of what we're doing. And he works with athletes, and we work with students, and we work with those that are trying to achieve things. And, the doing it for glory has to do with the applause of the people in the arena, the clapping of hands, and the recognition of all those things, as opposed to the daily work of being an athlete or a competitor in whatever area that you are, as a teacher even, of why we do that daily work. So the joy comes from the daily work. And if you enjoy the daily work, then that's the reason to keep on doing the thing. We should have our goals so that we can have something to aim at, so that we can go to competitions and things like that. I'm not saying that that's bad, but what's the real reason? Are we doing it so we can get those gold medals and want to stack those up? Because if we get a silver medal, wow, that's just way off of a gold medal. And we see that in the Olympics sometimes for people that, it's just so disappointing. But if we're doing it because we love being and doing athletics or whatever it is that we're doing, then that is the joy. That's where the joy comes from the everyday things. If we enjoy those things and we know that that's our passion, then that is so significant and important. Mike Brilla talks about Jim Collins and the book, What to Make of a Life, that he has just read. And I also listened to Jim Collins on Evolving with Gratitude podcast with Lainey Rowell. And yes, what do we make of our life? What's the point of it? Is the point of it to get the applause of man? Or is the point of it to go through the process and be really vested in the process of what we are doing, so that we can, know that we have done the best that we can? I'm for the latter, but sometimes the former, the applause of man, is very, very enticing. So as you go today, I hope that you focus on your joy of why you're doing what you're doing. And I'm going to do some of that too myself. And thanks, Mike. Appreciate your thoughts in this area. Take a listen to this episode for yourself. That would be the Inspired Athlete episode 13 to get more than what I have just said. Okay, bye.